All right, well, welcome back to Dream Daddy.
We're going on a dad date.
Going on a dad date. I wonder what Craig's been up to today. I investigate the Craig... Whoa. I almost spilled my water. I investigate to navigate. Man, I was just like, my brain's not making that sentence work at all. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey, bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro! Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Wait, I was reading. Yeah. Do you want me to read the text?
Oh, yeah. I mean, because you're reading it in your head.
Gotcha.
So that makes sense.
Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Maybe be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. It'll still be fun. I think for a moment that could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. He has an element? We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Is she at school?
It's the weekend.
Oh. Yo, Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but... Is she high? Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional reactions from the audience instead of being given the respect they deserve. It's not right.
Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away.
Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really.
I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. What you working on?
Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future.
I take a closer look at her collage. There's a lot of dogs.
It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something?
Craig invited us to a softball game. Want to go?
Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear, and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball toward me and I just ran off of the field crying?
And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up, yes.
I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic, sentient softball.
So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined.
I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this.
Amanda and I make a short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball field, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats at the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. Whoa.
So when did the kids start crying and running off of the field?
You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right?
Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that.
The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that they are the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up.
How much do you know about softball?
Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic.
See, I feel as though this choice will affect moving forward. What do you want to sacrifice? Keep your eye on the ball. And also an eye on the bat. And the outfield and the other players. Just keep your eye on that stuff simultaneously.
Nice.
We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's training his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Kegstand Craig is good with kids. Oh my god. It's always the second episode, it feels like, in this that gets me. It's like I start off pretty strong, but Kegstand Craig is good with children. Whoa.
It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off of the field crying yet.
Amanda, dear, you have to let it go.
Let what go? I'm perfectly fine.
The opposing team is up to bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead.
See? It's a completely justifiable fear.
The girl plops down in the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple of more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one in the outfield eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding a softball, staring at it in amazement.
I caught the ball.
You saved me.
I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball!
You did it, Amanda.
I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything!
Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment, but I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team is declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands.
Great job, everyone.
We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who is talking to some of the parents. Craig, great work, man.
Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. So I'm proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello!
Hey, killer playing out there.
Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you! You guys are twins, huh?
I'll join in if they're going to talk in unison.
Okay, cool, thank you. So which one of you is the evil one? Do you want to be Briar or Hazel?
I'll be Briar, it's close. Hazel!
Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly.
Yeah, I take all of her math tests.
And I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar.
What?
We will talk about this later. Tommy, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang.
Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation.
Not so fast.
Do you want me to be Janet?
Yeah, sure, be Janet.
Okay. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader?
This baby is not impressed.
She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look.
All right. Is it cool if my bro comes along?
The mom looks slightly put off, but covers it up with a smile. Of course.
Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza?
What?
What? It's a real place.
I get it. That's funny. Good one, Amanda. Wow. And then
Finally proud of you, Amanda.
I finally have some pride coming from my daughter. And then a stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and on into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind with him with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful... that's me, sorry. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day.
Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and eat and then put taco fillings inside?
Pizzacos. Pizzacos. Pizzacos.
Pizzacos?
Pizzacos. There we go. Pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college?
Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us.
The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple of slices of mediocre pizza.
Hey, give me a piece of that. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here.
Amanda, you suck. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda.
Dad.
A different mom walks up to us. Talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. You want me to be the mom?
I think it's kind of fun.
Okay.
I don't know.
Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are.
Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own.
It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
Thank you so much, dude.
Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here.
The baby also looks super uncomfortable.
Created a tag team with Amanda, Smokescreen Martha. Created a version. I pull out the first thing that comes to mind. Who watched Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Truckers last night? What? Callum and Flint Dogbone visited a truck stop that was also a cemetery and led an exorcism of a ghost that was haunting the hot dog grill. I nudge Amanda for support.
There was also a demon haunting one of the bathroom stalls and it kept throwing poop on the wall. Pretty scary stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance there's a non-paranormal explanation for that. But still, quality television.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
Wow, we have so much in common. Damn. She turns her back to me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover?
Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right?
Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Ha! It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot.
Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter.
Be your bubble.
Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if I have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right?
Tiffany, don't eat the tokens.
Tiffany is a stellar hitter.
Phew, I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Only on days like today, I hope.
Dad!
Hey, girls.
Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR?
We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore.
But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit.
It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. My daughter. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here.
There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices.
You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball?
You know it.
Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot, and we get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good.
Don't patronize me.
Hey, just try to pay a compliment. I'm just trying to...
Shh.
Oh, yeah. She fights violently,
Valiantly.
raking up her points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, and I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah. We went to college together.
Please don't lean on my thing.
Huh, that's so interesting. So, do you know if he's, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say...
Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt.
Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he...
Lady, I swear to God.
All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
You stone harpy.
What?
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings.
Amanda.
Bro,
What's going on?
now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night.
I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promised me that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home.
Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro.
Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself.
Hold up.
Just to kill this baby real quick. Greg walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves. Oh, and a softball. That still may not be good.
Up for some catch?
This might be a little less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth.
I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there.
Man, fatherhood is strange.
You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it.
Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off that rare horizontal keg stand.
It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me.
I haven't probably hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. Ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3.
Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person.
You switched your major 4 times.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I'd spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them.
I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Ask about the business. So, you run a business now?
Yep. We sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon.
I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'd make a killing.
If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back.
You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn.
That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes.
I'm scared to ask about coaching softball because I don't feel as though he really likes doing it.
He likes sports.
He does like sports, and he did take me back to the thing.
To play catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
Nikki, if you...
I would never.
You would never what? You would never...
lead you wrong.
But I know, but unintentionally you might.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's fair. I just feel like if you say that's enough for now, you're cutting the date short, you know?
All right, ask about coaching softball.
There, we're good.
So was softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Ha! I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports. But no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit.
I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
They're quick and easy, and they work as a team. I've trained them.
Hold up. The easy's not... We talk about these children like they're...
I said they're quick and they work as a team.
They're quick and easy and they work as a team.
I don't know what happened. I don't remember saying that.
No, it's okay. I just thought it was funny. It's a weird way to describe a small children's softball team, but that's fine.
Brah. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well.
They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors or on a T-Rex.
Exactly. It's nice out here. Quiet.
Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
Christ, Janet.
Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad.
Yikes.
I'm just so not interested.
Well, what are you interested in?
Peace and quiet.
That hot silence.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that.
Buddy, I hear you.
So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority.
You're doing a great job. Those kids love you, and to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you've got this dad thing down right.
Thanks, bro. That means a lot, coming from you.
While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and it hits me right in the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along.
Sorry, dude.
Craig runs over to me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second.
Craig spends a moment examining my head.
It's worse than I thought.
Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
You would be so lucky. I forgot.
I mean, I feel I've earned it at this point. Waiting all day to hang out with you.
Well.
Greg leans in and kisses my forehead.
Walk it off, champ.
Are the lights on the softball really hot, or is it just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns.
Hey, little buddy. You must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh?
We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to I got broken up by a helicopter.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away.
But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces?
We just walked straight past them like we were on a stroll, out for a stroll.
And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was.
We had to talk with him for 30 minutes. He told them you were interested in joining the academy.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. The longest 30 minutes of my life.
Man, college.
Good old days, right?
We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug. Or at least as much as you can manage with a baby between us.
Never enough time, huh?
Guess not.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah?
I'd like that. I feel as though this would be a good place to pick it back up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Weird. All right. Ah!